I'm convinced that I may have found the absolute best budget battle belt on the market. How we doing today, y'all? I'm also on this channel. I make videos on all things firearms, EDC, and the great outdoors. So if that interests you, then stay tuned. Now, this is the Krydex battle belt, and before I start, yes, I'm pretty sure this is made in China. I don't really care too much about that. If you do, then you don't have to watch this video, but there you go. Now, I've had this belt since September of 2021, so as of making this video, a little over 4 years now. And I have to say that this thing has held up well beyond what I thought it was going to. It's worked so well, actually, that I'm actually tempted to go get one of the Krydex plate carriers. They're kind of a knockoff of the Cry Precision JPCs. I'm actually tempted to go get one to see how well that, kind of holds up compared to how well this has held up. Now, when I originally bought this belt, I wasn't sure if I was actually going to like using a battle belt for work, but I wanted to get one that was more inexpensive so I could try it out before I actually went and dropped, $150, $200 on one. And just for those of you that don't know, I do work in a law enforcement capacity. So I do carry a gun every day on my waist, as well as some of the other kit that you can kind of see here, and then a plate carrier. So one of the reasons I wanted to use a belt was that way I wouldn't have to put my holster on my regular belt and take it on and off every day. That way I could just kind of keep it on here, throw my belt on, and be good to go. Another one of the reasons I wanted to use a battle belt for work was that way I wouldn't have to have everything on my shoulders. I could kind of put some of that weight on my hips and have everything kind of balanced out so it doesn't put any strain on one part of my body or the other. And since I bought this belt back in September of 2021, I have used this thing literally every single day that I have been at work, which is unfortunately quite a lot. And before I go any further, if you're enjoying this video and you want to see more videos like this, please like the video, comment, whatever you want to down below. I'm not going to stop you. And subscribe to the channel. I have more videos planned for the very near future, so if you want to see those, please stay tuned. Now, I want to go over some of the specs of the belt real quick and kind of what you're going to get whenever you order it. Now, whenever you order the belt, it's going to come with obviously the belt itself, but then it's also going to come with this inner Velcro portion that you're going to be able to loop in through the belt loop on your pants. And that's what's going to connect to the actual battle belt whenever you go to put it on. Before I ordered the belt, I was kind of unsure about how long the inner Velcro portion was going to last before it gave out and I had to get another one because the Velcro stopped sticking. But I will say this has held up absolutely phenomenal. This is the only one I've ever used with it. It's the original one that came with it, and honestly, I don't think I see any signs of it giving out anytime soon. Now, the belt itself is 1 3/4 inches wide, and it has MOLLE that goes almost all the way around it. The only part that doesn't have MOLLE is this little part right here that you use to actually adjust the size of the belt whenever you go to put it on. The Velcro portion of it is 1.5 inches wide, and what this allows you to do is use it as more of a EDC belt if you wanted to use it for that. And that allows most holster clips to actually fit over that if you do want to use it in that capacity. And if you want to throw the actual battle belt on over that inner Velcro portion, if you're using it in an EDC capacity, you can absolutely do that. And the belt has a Cobra buckle that allows you to put it on and take it off extremely quick. And now I do have to say that obviously, as you can see, this belt right here doesn't have the D-ring that you would hook into if you're hooking into a helicopter or something like that. If you work kind of a more high-speed job, I'm just a puny little job. But if you do work in a job kind of like that that'll need you to be able to hook in to something like that, I would opt for more of a higher end belt that's going to run you a little bit more expensive, something kind of like the Agilite Magnetics belt or something else kind of sort of like that. But for anybody that doesn't work in a job like that, this belt is going to absolutely be awesome for you, and I can highly recommend it for really anything that you want to use it for. In my opinion, the absolute best part about this belt for everything that it comes with is that it comes in at under $50. And this belt's going to work for you for anything that you want to use it for, whether it's for, work, if you're in a law enforcement capacity, for competition, for airsoft, or really anything else that you want to, use it for that you can find. Now, if you want to see about getting one of these belts, I will have a link to it down in the description below. If you do order one from that link, it does help me out a little bit. It gives me a little bit back, but it doesn't cost you any extra at all. But that's going to wrap up this video. If you want to see a breakdown of kind of all the gear that I use along with this belt, as well as maybe my plate carrier and everything and kind of how I have that set up, please let me know down in the comments, and I can see about doing that for y'all. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Until next time, I love you, God loves you, and y'all have a blessed rest of y'all's day.